I have questions rolling in, and this is so fun to answer them. So this question was sent to me on Instagram, just a little DM. Hike Like Woman, I'm on Instagram. Find me there. Here's a question. Okay, this question is, I'm climbing Kilimanjaro next month. I'm looking for a solar charger. I'm being told that we will need it for our Kilimanjaro climb. Which one do you recommend? Also, what water bottle do you recommend for climbing Kili? Do we need to fuss about filtration and purification? And finally, do you have a brand of merino wool that you like? That's 3 questions in one. Let's start at the top. Okay, solar charger. Do you need a solar charger when you climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Absolutely not. I don't know if a guiding company is telling you to bring a solar charger, or if you're seeing a packing list somewhere that's like, bring a solar charger to climb Kilimanjaro. I say don't bring a solar charger. I do the 7-day Machame route on Mount Kilimanjaro, and the first day and the last day, you're in the rainforest. It might be rainy, it might be cloudy. You might not have good access to the sun. So that takes 2 days out that you can't charge with solar. You're gonna be above the clouds. I don't like solar chargers. I don't use solar chargers. I've never found them to be all that effective for how much they weigh and for how long it takes for them to charge devices. You're much better off just packing a power bank, something like this. This is from BioLite. I have a love-hate relationship with it, but I used it on Kilimanjaro, used it on the Salcantay Trail. I've used it on lots of big adventures. It's been great. So just grab yourself a power bank, charge it up at the hotel before you start your climb, and this will charge your phone, your camera, your headlamp, basically anything that needs a charge. This will take care of you for probably like 6 to 7 days. Okay, so don't waste your time and money on solar, especially on Kilimanjaro. Next up, question about water bottles. What water bottles do you use on Kilimanjaro? Kilimanjaro is a national park, and it has very strict regulations about plastic. So Tanzania has a single-use plastic ban. So like a little plastic grocery bag, those don't exist in Tanzania. And you can pack your stuff in like a Ziploc bag, that's okay. But a single-use plastic water bottle, you will not see those on Mount Kilimanjaro. Nobody uses them because they are not authorized to use on Kilimanjaro. Just like in the US, in our own national parks, they don't sell water bottles, like single-use water bottles, at gift shops. You have to buy a water bottle and then fill it up. So I just use Nalgene water bottles. No surprise if you've watched our video about Nalgene water bottles. That's what I use on every single hike. That's what I used on Kilimanjaro. I think on Kilimanjaro, I took 2 1-liter Nalgene water bottles and 2 half-liter Nalgene water bottles so I could shake up electrolytes or protein powder or whatever. But yes, I would recommend 3 liters in a Nalgene water bottle. Some people use a hydration bladder like a Camelback or something like that. I don't like those because they leak easily. They're annoying to fill up. Water tastes like plastic. They're annoying to clean. They're just not really something I like to drink out of. I also find it really hard to know how much water you've been drinking if you're using a hydration bladder. Some people love them, some people hate them. I hate them, and I love Nalgene. You could certainly use a hydration bladder. The one thing that I didn't take last year that I'm taking this year is just like a backpacking mug for coffee, tea, hot chocolate. You'll drink a lot of hot drinks on Kilimanjaro. So 3 1-liter Nalgene water bottles and a backpacking mug for hot drinks. Pack that, you'll be golden. The next question was pertaining to water filtration and purification. So I'm hoping you're going with a reputable guiding company. If you are, they should be providing clean and purified water for your entire hike. I would maybe ask the guiding company and make sure that that is included, because that's super duper important. When I travel, I do carry a SteriPen for like emergency purposes. I didn't take a SteriPen with me on Kilimanjaro. I just trusted that our guides would make sure that we're drinking safe and clean water, and they did. And I didn't have any problems with the water. At the hotel in Moshi, I did buy bottled water just to be on the safe side. It was like $1 for a liter of water, but that was just an extra precaution I took because I have kind of a sensitive stomach. So double check with your guiding company to make sure that they provide clean and purified water. But I'm like 100% positive that they will. Unless there's some like shady, dodgy guiding company, which there are those on Kilimanjaro, and you have to watch out for those. But yeah, just ask. And finally, merino wool. Frankly, I haven't found a brand of merino wool that I like. I have found that smart wool stuff just tends to shrink, and I don't want to have to do special washing stuff. I'm fine with washing regularly and hanging something up to dry, I'm fine with that, but it's just too annoying if I have to do special washing instructions, and Smart Wool just shrinks. And I've also tried Ortovox, which is a European company. They make like outdoor clothing, wool. It's very expensive. And I had a wool shirt from Ortovox that I really liked for about a year. And then it started to get holes in it and rip to shreds. And I was like, that thing was like $120 and now it's useless. So I don't have a merino wool brand that I love, but if you have one out there, let me know, because I'd love to try out some merino. Anyway, thanks for the question. I hope this helps if you're getting ready to climb Kilimanjaro and you're out there and those were questions that you had. Awesome. If you have any other questions you want me to answer, just like, I'm happy to give you my opinion. Rebecca@hikelikewoman.com is where you can email me, find me on any of the socials, send me a DM, whatever. So that's my thoughts on solar chargers, water bottles, and merino. Thanks so much. See you next time.